Hi guys, so let me just put the phone here. So basically we are going to talk about this week. Today, at least in Portugal, is Friday, probably all the rest of the world. I'm kidding, of course I know most of the world is Friday. Today is my birthday, so I am not at work. So what I'm going to talk about is the books I've read, what I'm going to read, and what I'm reading, what I'm going to read till the end of the month. I've already made a book to know what I'm going to read in October. Basically, it's going to be October Horror Fest, so mostly or all of them. So what did I read? I didn't really read that much this week. It was very hard to me to read. I did finish a couple of books. In this case, I finished I have Van Gogh, the Book of Van Gogh, which I'm going to review it in a couple of, probably this weekend. And I've read In Ilha do Timor, Uma Aventura in Ilha do Timor. It's a Portuguese children's novel, which I've been reading. This is number 53, but there are like 60. And I recently bought it on the sales, and the authors were there and they signed it to me. And I've been reading this since I was a child, so no stopping me until they stopped. I've also finished, but I've not got here, Frank Herbert's anthology called The Eye. Basically, it's a collection of short stories ranging from the 50s to 80s. To be honest, it's okay. There are a couple of stories, interesting stories, but most of them are really not that good. Frank Herbert loses himself a little in these tales, and I can see that in this Dune Messiah or Children of Dune. But he is a good author, there is no doubt about it, but at the same time he's a bit clunky, is the word? I don't know. So these three are the books I've read. Then I've read another one, Feeds of the Eastern Front. This is a comic book I've read. This is a comic that were then released as a book by David Bishop, and they are very good. They basically use alternative history stories where humanity, where vampires exist, not in plain sight, but they exist. They are on Romania's sides, and then this tale is about World War II scenario where Romania and vampires, of course, ally with the Germans, and then after the war went on, the Romanians switched sides, and then the vampires that were helping the Germans are now against him. So there is a bit of a story there, and they are very interesting, to be honest. Different from the novels. There are basically two storylines, but both are excellent have excellent endings, and I advise to anyone. So what I am reading and so on. I am still reading Recursion by Blake Crouch. I read another part. I'm going to try to finish this month, but who knows? God, probably. Richard Lemon, Dreadful Tales. This is, I'm almost at half, bit past half. Very good. I'm enjoying a lot. That's why I'm not reading all of them in one go, as you know. And thanks for the mamaris, for the boobs, basically. As you can see, she got boobs, as most women has. This is anthology set in the what if vampires existed in our world and try to live in a neighborhood. Basically, that's it. And to be honest, I'm really enjoying the stories reading. The most of the story reading are very, very good. I'm really enjoying. Then I started The Accursed. It's an anthology from Warhammer 40k. I only read 2 stories, so there's that. And I also started science fiction book, the book Solar's Book of New Science Fiction Volume 2. So these 5 are the ones I'm reading. So what I'm going to try to finish until the end of the month. I believe I can read, besides these 2, like 1 or 2. I don't know which, but one of them I'm going to read Poirot Early Cases, and I'm going to try to read Hold Up the Sky. This is a sci-fi by Zenix Liu, also short story collection. So these 2 are going to, definitely I'm going to try to read them. All others that I was supposed to read I didn't read, but it was a good month, to be honest. If I finish all of these books, we're talking about 20 novels. So yeah. So what did I get? What did I got? Well, since it was my birthday, I recently showed you this one, this book, the annotated H.P. Lovecraft Stories of Cthulhu. My wife said, okay, choose one book, and then I chose this one. Basically, H.P. Lovecraft Beyond Arkham, so non-Cthulhu stories, also annotated and very good. So this collection is finished for now. I'm also trying to get stories set in the same by the same author, not the author because author is Lovecraft, the same guy that annotated Sherlock Holmes. Let's see if I can get 3 books, but one of them is very expensive. So what did I get as besides this? I got Harassment Architecture by Mike Ma. Could be this cover, or you can have this cover. You should. I've got this one. There is no anti-Semitics division. Key NTN. This is very cool. This is SCP stuff. So I'm really interested on this. As you can see here. I'm really interested on this because there are high ratings, these stories. Then Kin by Keelan Patrick Burke. So plus J. Ketchup, Offspring. The other one I'm waiting, but not this month. Mongrels by Stephen Graham Jones. And finally, but not least, War on Rome by Adrian Cole, Arminius, Bane of Kings. No, Bane of Eagles. This is an alternative history set in the beginning of our Catholic calendar. So we are talking about Euro 13 or 33, I don't know, something like that. And basically this is an alternative history. What if something different happened on the Battle of Teutoburg? Okay, so it starts on year -8 before Christ and goes all the way to the year 19. This is going to be a 3-book series. First is one. There is the second one that's going to be Germanics, Lord of Eagles, and then the third one it's going to be Boudica, the Queen, the Savage Queen. All of them, I believe, they're going to be alternative history. They are published by DMR, which is one of the companies. I bought all of his novels. I've got them all. I don't have a trio of short story collection. They are way expensive for the stories within. We're talking, yeah, this is a, for example, just to give you an example, like this is cost 15 euros. We're talking about 300 page of original stories, but the stories they are publishing, the ones that they are flag, if you understand, they are called Renegade Swords 1, 2 and 3. They are like 15 euros for less than 300 pages, and some of the stories are just reprints from other stuff, and so I don't want to purchase them for now. But I probably will buy Renegades eventually, but not now. I don't have that much money. So yeah, that's it from me. Next week I'm going to receive at least 2 novels, and I believe that's it. Because I'm going to try to purchase less, and let's see, read more. So yeah, that's it from me, guys. So thank you for watching this weekly update.